My family lineage going back, my dad played softball, my grandpa played baseball, and my entire family is crazy about baseball. It's always been baseball, baseball, baseball. My family actually comes together all the time to watch baseball games and all that. And so growing up, of course, what else am I going to do but play baseball all the time? It wasn't actually until I was around fifth grade actually that I found out about lacrosse for the first time just by accidentally bumping into a practice full of lacrosse guys. I asked if I could play since they were around the same age. The coach said yes, and I've been playing ever since. I just picked up the stick and I found it was so much easier for me to excel in the sport than it was in any other sport. Going from baseball to lacrosse was a real tough transition at first. There's a lot of free time in baseball, a lot of time where you're standing and just thinking about what your next move is going to be. In lacrosse, there's not that much time for that. You got to keep on going and going. And to be honest, for me, that transition at first was a bit rough, but after a bit of time, it was seamless. And one of the main reasons I switched was because of how faster of a sport lacrosse was. I had to put so much energy into it, so much work and so much time. Whereas in baseball, of course, you're still putting in that same time and effort, but it's through longer periods of time. And so to be able to make that transition was just really great for me, and it helped me not only in sports, but a lot in my schoolwork and life as well. My family knew nothing about lacrosse when I first started playing. They were so confused going to my first game. It wasn't until around, I'd say, my sophomore year of high school that they really started getting the full picture. Like, hey, like he's really into lacrosse now. The first few games, they actually were so confused that they would leave a bit and come back at the end of games to be like, hey, okay, yeah, we understood what's going on. Y'all either won or lost. And so to see the change over time and see that now that my family is truthfully 100% into it and 100% supporting me, it's really great to see. My old team scoring 100 goals was a lot tougher than it would seem on paper. The team that I was playing on was one that when I was getting there was just on the end of a lot of their best players leaving. It was actually expected that freshman year to just be a complete rebuild year, that the team was just going to have to be rehauled entirely. But getting there, the team that I had, I was really fortunate to have some seniors at that time that really were hoping that the freshman class coming in could really give that extra push. And it became a lot more of an assisting/coaching role for me on that team. Whereas even though I was a freshman and the next year I'm a sophomore, I had to step up and really push the team to further heights thanks to people before me. Transitioning from offense to defense has been, I'll admit, pretty hard for me at first. At first, I wasn't even sure if I was cut out for it. I was like, I've been playing offense for so long. How was I going to switch to defense so seamlessly? But the group that I've been with, especially having all these freshmen, everybody trying to get accustomed to this new team and all these people here, it's really been helpful for me. It's really given me the time to sit down and really look at film, go through scouts and go through everything and be like, okay, you know what, I can do this. I just got to set my feet the right way and I just got to play lacrosse.